And in our top business story, Dubai is set to play host to the MENA region's largest entrepreneurship centre, as announced by the Dubai Silicon Oasis Authority. According to a statement, the Dubai Technology Entrepreneurship Centre is set to open in the first quarter of 2015 and will cover 3,600 square metres in Dubai Silicon Oasis. It stated that the centre will provide high-tech entrepreneurs and startups with a highly motivating and efficient work environment that supports entrepreneurial activities and boosts the creativity of technology enthusiasts. Additionally, the DTEC will build on the success of the authority's current technology incubation centre, the Silicon Oasis Founders, which was launched back in 2012 in order to promote local entrepreneurial talent in the IT sector. It has so far supported more than 200 entrepreneurs with their business plans, invested financially in 4 businesses, and is in the process of investing in 2 additional companies. The UAE Ministry of Environment and Water have announced that they have received an approval from the UAE Cabinet for the ratification process of the Nagoya Protocol, a treaty on the conservation of biodiversity. The announcement came during a workshop today where more than 70 delegates and representatives from 23 West Asian and African countries are expected to attend the 5-day event. The workshop aims to provide guidelines and capacity-building measures for the ratification of the Nagoya Protocol. Adopted in October 2010, the treaty has received 36 ratifications so far and is expected to be implemented 90 days after receiving the 50th ratification. According to a representative from the UAE Ministry of Environment and Water, hosting the workshop positions the UAE as a leader in the preservation of biodiversity.
The main benefit to ratify this protocol is to conserve the national genetic resources and protect it. And then in future, if there is any sharing with the other countries, it should be based on agreements. In UAE, we are working to ratify it soon, and we have the initial agreement from the cabinet.
Speaking during the workshop, officials from the Convention on Biological Diversity stated that protocol is aimed at the fair and equitable sharing of benefits from the use of genetic resources whilst enhancing contribution to conservation and sustainable use of biodiversity.
The key points of the Nagoya Protocol is the A, B, C, access, benefit sharing, and compliance. See, in the past, because of the lack of this clarity, people used to have the misappropriation of the genetic resources. You see that from the developing countries, the genetic resources and the traditional knowledge have been appropriated, patented, and the biopiracy. This is mainly because the lack of clarity and the transparent procedures. The Nagoya Protocol really address these lack of things and fill the gaps and provide a very congenial environment and the opportunity to the countries to get the benefits by providing access. Since access generates the benefits, and for providing the access, the countries have to conserve their ecosystems.
UAE sovereign wealth fund assets are expected to reach 3.578 trillion dirhams this year, making up 43% of the total assets held by the GCC countries, according to the latest report. According to global trade credit insurance company Euler Hermes, the GCC countries' sovereign wealth fund assets are forecast to reach 8.25 trillion dirhams in 2014. According to Sovereign Wealth Fund Institute figures, assets held by UAE sovereign wealth funds stand at 3.374 trillion dirhams. The Abu Dhabi Investment Authority holds the lion's share and is also the world's second largest sovereign wealth fund, with 2.83 trillion dirhams in assets, followed by the Investment Corporation of Dubai at 257 billion dirhams, IPIC at 239.65 billion, Mubadala at 203.80 billion dirhams, and the Emirates Investment Authority at 36.72 billion, as well as the Ras Al Khaimah Fund at 4.41 billion dirhams. Company officials stated that trade opportunities with the GCC are likely to remain relatively buoyant, even if the global conditions are not supportive. Aldar Properties is set to launch apartments for rent at the Arc Gate Towers on Al Reem Island this week, following the successful sales and leasing of the 3 towers and its penthouse collection. According to a company statement, the first phase of leasing will begin this week, with studios, 1 and 2 bedrooms. It added that this will help satisfy the growing demand for high-quality residential property for rent in Abu Dhabi. Mohammed Al Mubarak, the Deputy Chief Executive Officer at Aldar Properties, was quoted as saying that they are bringing more high-quality lifestyle residences to the market at a time when residential demand is exceeding supply. The Arc at Gate Towers will provide tenants with modern accommodation with a range of entertainment and leisure facilities. The development is located in Shams, Abu Dhabi on Al Reem Island, and annual rent for units will start from 62,000 dirhams. A 4-week rent-free promotion is also available to all new tenants in 2014.